Hey y'all, this is Anna Alexander. Welcome back to the bedroom as I'm trying to catch up on season 3. This is episode 2 of Invincible, where we had the premiere. Not a whole lot of new information. It just was a lot of Mark being a bit of a know-it-all teenage boy. And I know this because he reminds me of the know-it-all teenage boys in my life. He has a little bit of growing up and life experiences to do, and I have a feeling he's gonna get his ass kicked along the way, which is where we left off with him and Cecil in the white room. Yeah, so I'm ready just to dive right into it. Thank you so much for joining me. So while we get cozy comfy under the cozy comfy blanket, you're going to hopefully hit subscribe because you know how much that helps out the channel. You can like, you can leave comments. Also, you can watch this full episode with me on Patreon as I enjoy water. That is the beverage of today. Water, brought to you by the city water supply. Let me know what you're drinking. Let me know where you are, and let's get to it.
The White Room is for my protection.
Protection from what?
From you.
Because you are an immature teenage boy who does not quite understand nuance, context. Wow, that's a symbol. It kind of looks like a pair of briefs.
Namaste, friend. How can I help you find inner peace today?
For half a second, it looked like that girl's hand was on the other girl's ass.
Get out, all of you.
Are we in the past? Or is this...
Naked!
Is this a flashback? Are we getting a flashback?
This is Stedman. Nothing here. Tip was a bust. Repeat, Tip was a bust.
Was it? He just freaked out a bunch of people. Or was it not?
Shit.
You found us.
Ooh, okay.
This place will be swarming with agents in minutes.
Nah, you gave the all clear. No one's coming.
This is quite the outfit.
You forget the simple power of the human body.
What else he got? What else he got?
Kill thousands? What for?
Yes, most of the city will die. But the survivors will inherit a new world. Revolutions will begin around the world.
Ah, I was wondering, like, why this city? But that's probably backstory I don't need. But I'm intrigued.
Lady, you don't know people.
Do you know how to disarm that, sir? Did they teach you that in class? Spy school?
I return just in time.
Oh, Jeezy crazy. They had matching
Well
sets.
done, Force Fist.
Force fist.
We'll never stop.
Force fist.
The order of the freeing fist.
Freaking fist. Oh, do those girls call the police?
I knew who you were the minute I walked in. Tip was a bust my ass. It was code for come stop these nut jobs.
Ah.
What the hell are you doing?
And
Sacrificing
fear
themselves.
of death will never keep us from our destiny.
Wow. They are, okay. Zealots. Is zealots the world? World. Word? Ah! Still think this is a good plan now, pumpkins? Okay. Ah!
Oh, shit. Help him, quick!
Did Cecil die? Well, that was quite the backstory. And how did you get all healed, sir?
How many did we lose?
We would have lost thousands.
That answered my question.
Some of the gas drifted into the market before we could get it contained. 17. Glad to see the artificial skin took, by the way. Except I'm gonna need my money back. They missed a spot.
It was all that was left of my real skin. It's a reminder that I messed up.
Is this gonna be a Cecil-centric backstory? Huh. Ooh. What? Wait, what?
They work for us now.
How? Wait.
They were also too good to waste, so I fixed them.
How? They were melted. They had melted. I think I see where we're going with this. However,
They're making up for their mistakes.
Mistakes, that's what you call it?
Get your head out of your ass. They just saved our lives.
Then let me express my gratitude. I don't work with criminals. Not even if they're...
ooh, okay. So that's 2 episodes in a row now where Cecil has led up to the Invincible. Okay. So did he really go to prison? Or is this another undercover job? Fun. Fun.
Good luck. His last cellmate left in a bucket.
Wow, this is a punishment for killing the fists of whatever. That's some punishment.
Hi, what's your name?
Wait, he could just leave on his own?
Boss, you got a visitor.
Wow.
I'm stepping down as GDA director, moving over to a new special projects group. I want you to replace me.
So, wait. Radcliffe.
There were 3 deaths a week in this place before you got here.
I got a thought.
You did exactly what you had to do. You brought order to chaos. Nothing more, nothing less. A few people had to pay the price, but the math works out.
The math works out.
I told you before, I don't waste talent, I fix it. This place was your rehabilitation.
Was Radcliffe involved in the Eve project that ended up being Eve? The Adam Eve special project?
If you take the job.
Because he's looking familiar.
No.
You can be the good guy, or the guy who saves the world. You can't be both.
Mm-hmm.
It's my job to defend the planet from threats. Don't make me put you in that category, Mark. Darkwing and Sinclair don't have your abilities.
Abilities I only use to help people.
Who are you helping right now? You see things one way and you won't make room for any other viewpoint. You threaten people who disagree with you.
I don't threaten.
No?
What?
Because you're scaring the shit out of me right now.
I'm not even doing anything.
You're being threatening. Nuance. So these, what are they calling them? Repo men type thingamajigs. Since they're corpses and mostly machines, can they just put them back together again? This is just excessive. Are you tired yet, Marky? Are you tired? How many bajillions of dollars did you just wait?
Is that all you got?
Why did you have to ask that, kid? Mark, I don't want to hurt you.
I'm not the one who's gonna get hurt.
You said you don't do threats.
Well, people change.
Who are you going after? Yeah, he's been in that hospital enough times. Who knows what they've implanted in him?
Remember that giant lobster you tangled with in Atlantis? Turns out we can transmit it to your earpiece.
Well, don't tell him, yeah, that's in his earpiece.
The one we implanted when you were in our hospital. The one too deep to reach.
Unless you're shrinking Ray and have her crawl inside your head.
Go home.
We are so far past reasonable.
Debbie, come get your son.
You put a weapon inside me?
With what you can do,
Fail-safe?
and after what your dad put us through, you're goddamn right I did. But
You said I wasn't my dad. Did you even believe that?
I did, but people change.
come back here.
I love how Cecil, his voice has not changed inflection very much at all.
I'm gonna bring him down if I don't know where he's going to hit.
Yeah, Mark, what are you doing? Just flying around the world?
I'm not going.
I wasn't asking.
Jesus Christ!
Oh my god! What
This
the
makes
hell?
me feel very uncomfortable.
Call his mother.
Stop it!
They can teleport too?
Stand down. All of you. I said this doesn't concern you.
Hell, it doesn't.
Ah, Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
Grab him. We're leaving.
Fuck this!
Oh, Rex. Well, this got out of control right quickly. You tried this again, Ray? You're trying this again? Okay. At least you didn't try to get bigger.
Rex, no.
Is this when Cecil dies? Oh, he loses an arm.
Why didn't that work?
It had a dead man switch. With the control destroyed, it can't be turned off.
This is just chaos. My brain is overwhelmed.
Shut him down. Yes, the reanimate, all of them. Reanimin.
Frequency blocked.
And here comes Mini Omni-Man.
You arrogant little asshole.
Yeah.
Look at this goddamn mess. Everywhere you go, destruction follows. Because of your ego. You're a hypocrite, waltzing off to help your mass-murdering dad. But God forbid anyone else screws up and then tries to make good. Don't you ever threaten me again. As for the rest of you...
I will never work for you again.
That was a given.
And if you ever come near my family again, I will kill you. Rudy, get this fucking thing out of my head. Now.
Of course.
Will he?
He promised me he'd protect you. If he went this far, who knows what he'll do next?
I can fight him.
Kind of on the side of Cecil in this one.
I told Cecil if he goes near you or Oliver, I kill him.
Oh, Mark.
You arrogant little asshole.
Then you wouldn't have to worry.
We don't kill.
But you just said you'd kill Cecil.
I
Killed
make
the
sure he took me
bajillion
seriously.
Reanimen. Although they were already dead.
Mark didn't get his powers until he was 17. He got to be a normal kid first. You deserve that too.
Don't be in a rush, Oliver. Trust me.
You end up doing stupid shit like I do.
I've known Cecil since I was 14, the first GDA guy who wasn't a total dick. Why the hell would he do this?
He was scared of me. of what I could become, I guess.
That is such bullshit. I know you. You don't hurt people if you can help it. I mean...
Before Doc Seismic? What I said, if you really think I'd ask you out just because some future version of you told me to,
It was humiliating. The future me is almost 40 years old and she's still heartbroken over something that never happened 2 decades earlier. That's who I end up becoming?
Who knows what went on in her life?
Still doesn't feel great.
Wait. Did Mark just destroy future GDA from helping to go find him when he was in the Engstrom brawl?
Shouldn't there be a cleanup crew for this?
That would be you.
Grab a mop.
Oh, immortal. Yeah, he would be the one to say so.
Cecil spent millions to put me back together. Then his dead monsters tried to rip us apart.
Not really.
But Invincible made him do it when he broke into the Pentagon and started tearing shit up. The kid needs to learn what happens when you don't think things through.
Mark faced consequences for once. Cecil's always gone soft on him. Just like his father.
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Do you even remember how badly you wanted to be a Guardian? How hard we all worked to be here? I died for this. And you'll die again, and again, and again, and Cecil will never even care.
She has.
I can't go hide a backup copy of myself away like you can. So, I also didn't fall apart the minute I got hurt.
Cecil only does what's necessary.
So I suppose it was necessary to put a bomb in Mark's head?
He just proved it was.
Cecil doesn't own us. We can just leave.
Okay.
Where would we go?
Yeah.
I don't believe that's exactly what happened.
Kids.
Oh, for the love of God!
Children.
The Guardians are the best superheroes in the world. It's a privilege and an honor to work here. Yes, there's sacrifice. If you children don't like that, get out!
Because I'd rather quit than work one more day with a sanctimonious, bootlicking, hypocritical prick like you!
The door is over there.
Shapesmith? Samson?
Cecil let me live after what I did on Mars.
He did.
My bed is a race car, so I think Cecil.
Shapeshifter, perfect example.
You have 2 hours to leave before I throw you out myself.
Are you sure you want to leave it like that?
They'll be back.
Will they? Here's a question. Do y'all want them to be? Showing my age, aren't I?
Sinclair's not in prison?
He should be, but Cecil gave him a job instead.
You get jobs in prison.
Should I have done more to stop Sinclair?
As in...
I could have stopped him forever.
Mark. If you killed him, you'd be just like him. The world doesn't need more people like that. It needs more people like Invincible.
Their little box. Rex has a plant? Rex has a plant. I'll just have a box. That's so funny.
I'm glad you're coming with us.
It just made logical sense, given the reality of the situation.
Just tell the girl you're leaving for her. But, as much as you like her, there's something else.
I don't know what you mean.
Sure you do.
Invincible is the most powerful superhero on the planet, and someday, I might need him on my side.
I know, it doesn't compare to Italy, right? But this place does make their own pasta.
Oh yeah, this is the boss dude, right?
Actually wasn't sure this would ever happen. When you never called me back, I figured maybe you weren't interested.
It's embarrassing, but I was scared to go out for a while.
I'd be scared to stay in.
Smooth.
He and Oliver are good kids. They just have their challenges.
Are they special needs? You never mentioned.
Well, no, I am screwing this up. Can you tell I haven't been out on a date in 20 years?
If it's all too soon.
No, of course not. Or maybe it is. I don't know.
Please, honey, your ex-husband went off, got married, had a child. You can go on a date.
We have the reanimant on standby if you need backup, and you can hold tryouts for new members soon. But I also have another suggestion. I'm hoping that you'll be more open-minded.
I've made mistakes, I won't lie. If you'll have me, I'd be honored to serve.
This will make Mark lose his shit.
Darkwing?
What about him?
He did murder people in Midnight City. It was one thing calling him in when we had no other choice. It's another putting him on the Guardians.
People change, Donald. Bad guys reform, good guys forget what they're fighting for. It's just how it works.
Welcome to the GDA. My name is Donald Ferguson. I'll be your number one. May I introduce you to the team?
Knock yourself out.
Is this the number one, Donald?
I'm looking forward to working with you.
Have you not heard what he has done?
They think because I was in prison, I'm a fuck-up. And that means they can get away with shit like this.
There's a situation. We don't know who this is, or if they're friendly or not.
Prep a chopper.
Protocol says we send in the Immortal first.
We don't know his intentions yet, Donald. And the Immortal tends to communicate with his fists.
And sir, what if he's hostile?
And Christmas comes early, and you all get that new director you wanted.
So question is, what's this creature Nolan is fighting? And why is it there?
You don't look like you're from around here.
I'm from the planet Viltrum. My government sent me here to help protect the people of your world.
They did they?
Why?
Pupils dilated, heart rate elevated. But if he were a human, he'd be lying.
Yeah, no shit.
What do we do, sir?
He says he wants to help, so we'll let him help. But track his movements, start a file, and get the eggheads working on countermeasures. We'll figure out why he's really here.
And it took him 20 plus years to do it.
Darkwing will be fine, Donald. Just leave it be.
And Invincible.
Start working out countermeasures.
We can be the good guys, or we can be the guys that save the world. We can't be both.
When I was lying on the ground, with that sound drilling into my head, the only thing I could think about was you. That's how I know, Eve. That what I feel for you isn't some stupid crush. It's real.
I need you to be sure.
I am. I mean it. I'm an idiot for not realizing it sooner. But if you feel half as much for me as I do for you, let's give it a try.
Okay.
Okay.
So are we dating or what?
Yes.
I can't pinpoint when. But definitely with this one especially, but also episode 1. The thought of Mark and Eve getting together and being a couple, season 1, I was all for. Season 2, Amber wasn't quite so, Still would have seen Mark with Eve, but Amber was okay. I don't think I like Mark and Eve getting together now, because I don't think he's mature enough to have a real solid relationship. So I think Eve could do better. Who? I don't know. But there's just something that's like, and maybe it is the full out temper tantrum Mark threw. Was Cecil being as communicative, relaying the information in an effective manner, Probably not, because it felt as if he was still trying to reach Mark, as if Mark was a reasonable person. Mark was running on hormones and testosterone and righteousness. So I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated. Because who else will die due to arrogance and self-righteousness? I'd be interested to find out. You all tell me how you felt about this episode. If you're on seeing Mark's side, if you're seeing Cecil's side, was there a clear divide? Do you see the gray? Because I'm interested to see where people lie based on age, life experiences, and such. If there is a divide, and that's what I find fascinating about storytelling, is you bring whatever you have lived and experienced with you when you watch things, and that's why you connect, because you can either relate or you don't, or it's completely out of your realm. So I think watching other reaction videos and hearing your comments will be fascinating about this episode. And we got some Cecil backstory. Makes sense. He's a little bit more rounded. He's always intriguing, but now he's even more intriguing. Ooh, I like this episode, despite the carnage. Always so much carnage. But there we go. Episode 2 of the season. Thank you so much for being with me. Do not be a stranger. Remember, hit subscribe, the bells, all the things, so you know when the next video drops. And until next time, this is just your reminder. Have you stood up today? It's been a while. Stand up. Walk around the living room a bit, bedroom, wherever you're at. Drink your water. And then come back and watch the next video in the queue. So thanks again, y'all. And until next time.